drinking plan that I'm on for vacation, where immediately upon waking up, I begin with a Chardonnay and orange juice because we don't have champagne, and then from that point on, I move strategically to a coffee and vodka, as I call the Ernest Hemingway, and then from that point, I move directly to it's a vodka and water, because you got to hydrate. It's important.
There you go. It's important.
You're killing two birds with one stone.
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
You even can take that up a notch and go like vodka and like Gatorade to your fuel.
Yeah. Really hydrate. Get those electrolytes in there. That's right.
You gotta stay hydrated. I like that. How's it going, guys? Welcome to Audio Addiction. My name is Brandon. We have Vicious with us, and they can say their names and what they do in the band.
How's it going, everybody? My name is Sam Sky, and I do vocals in the band.
What's up, guys? I'm Chris, and I play bass.
Awesome, guys. So my first question is, how'd you start out Vicious? How'd you get your members?
Craigslist.
Yeah. I was like, we'll literally take any musicians at all who want to be a part of this. No, but seriously, at the time I was in a band called Nine Shrines, which was with a couple musicians from Attack Attack and Life on Repeat, and I had just found out that I was having my child, and as you can imagine, in the music world, having a kid does not bode so well. And so I was going through this tumultuous kind of identity crisis because I wasn't an I Am King anymore, and I didn't know how Nine Shrines was going to work out, and I kind of birthed this brainchild project, I guess you could say, called Vicious. Just in the midst of all of that, and I actually went to the studio and recorded the first a couple demos that we did that are out online right now by myself. I kind of did the if you build it, he will come. I didn't have a guitarist, I didn't have a drummer, I didn't have anybody. I wrote and recorded the music myself at King Studios, and then I found Dan, and then I found a couple drummers that we tried out, and then I ended up with the lineup that we have now. But long story short, I went from, really this band was kind of conceptualized when I was homeless in Nine Shrines, and now I'm sitting here, at this, $1 million vacation home hanging out. So it's been quite a journey.
Nice, awesome. And how'd you come in contact with just the rest of the band and stuff like that? Obviously, you just met through. I guess if the Craigslist thing is real or not, that's for
it almost is. It almost is. Dan Artem is my guitarist, and he actually was my guitarist in I Am King, and he was somebody that I always appreciated, and just his work ethic and his willing to sacrifice to get the job done. So I reached out to him. I was like, hey, you should totally quit I Am King and totally join my band. And he was very receptive to it and quit right away. And then ultimately we were playing a show. This is before Chris was in the band. We were playing a show, and one of the people that was opening the show before us said, hey, I know you guys are looking for a bassist. I know this really great guy. His name is Chris Arcand, and it was the same Chris that's on the call with us right now. Very, very ethical, hardworking kind of guy, and I think that he would probably dig what you guys are doing. So I didn't know Chris at all, and I reached out to him just based off of the referral that I got from this guy named Brandon Boers, who's a fantastic musician and also seems like a very ethical kind of person who likes to work hard as well. And so that's how we got in touch with Chris. And then similar, pretty much across the board, AJ, very hardworking. I got the referral from our drummer, Zach, and I got the referral for Zach from an audio engineer that was in the same studio where I recorded the first demos. And all people that I respected very much for their work ethic, and then it all kind of came together from there.
That's awesome. And I also like hearing about I Am King, because before this, I had no idea because Chris hit me up and was like, "Hey, like, let's do this interview," and I'm like, and this name Sam came up, and I was like trying to think, and I was like, "Dude, I loved I Am King," so I just wanted to say that first of all. But that's awesome.
Thank you very much.
You're working
Appreciate
on
that.
new material, and I'm excited for this. I did give a few songs a listen, so I'm excited for new stuff to come out on the horizon. But next question, guys. What are some favorite venues you guys like to go catch a show at or play at? I don't know if you played any shows yet, but if that's the case too.
Go ahead, Chris. You can take this one, and then I'll finish up after you.
I mean, I've always been a bigger fan of the bigger venues, and I really hope that we can start hitting some of those, like, what's that? Well, Webster Hall, I believe, actually is closing. Love going to Webster Hall.
Hell yeah.
As far as played, I've only played a few shows, like a handful of shows with bands. But so far, the Gin Mill is pretty. It's just like it's just like a really, like, grungy kind of bar place, like local to us, and, like, it's just really cool, like, down to earth scene there. So that's always a good time, just rocking out there. But yeah, again, I'm pretty new on board, so hopefully we'll get some bigger spots soon.
It's humble beginnings, but yeah, I mean, I think we're grateful for any opportunity that we get to play anywhere, first and foremost, but B, I really like playing at the Palladium.
Nice.
And I want to say that in Worcester, Massachusetts, however the hell you say that. The people there were really polite and very welcoming, and even the small room to the big room. Yeah, that's correct. Starland Ballroom, really great. That was probably my first big show that I ever played, was on the Scream It Like You Mean It tour, and then playing pretty much any House of Blues ever is an amazing experience.
Nice. All right, guys. Next question. What are some of your musical influences?
I take a lot of musical influence from rappers and, like, hip hop artists,
Okay.
which is kind of weird. I actually used to play, like, pop music primarily. I was kind of, like, shifting towards that kind of genre, and, like, just like a lot of mainstream stuff really, like, inspired me in a way, because, I mean, shoot for the stars kind of thing, like, I guess you get that in your head. But I don't know, just I like a lot of stuff that I can vibe with really well. Like, I love The Neighborhood, so just kind of like that kind of stuff, I guess.
Nice.
It just inspires me as a musician in general,
Sam, do you have any?
The question was influences. I'm sorry, it kind of broke up during the time.
It's influences.
Anything from, especially for Vicious, it was kind of this weird time where, again, I was going through this tumultuous, life-changing events unexpectedly, and it kind of took me back to my roots. So during the whole, like, birthing process of Vicious, it was, The Offspring, Social Distortion, The Descendants, like, all of my punk roots kind of came back out. A lot of Rage Against the Machine, a lot of Linkin Park, and, like, things that, like, were very fundamental to, like, my rock taste, I guess you could say, were the biggest influences for this project. But I take influences realistically from anything from, Frank Sinatra all the way up to Drake, Tupac, whatever, you know what I mean? So it's just music.
Well-rounded is what I would say with that.
Thank you. I'll take that.
Awesome, guys. So my next question is kind of in relation to the one we were just talking about. What have been some bands that you've been jamming more recently? I don't know if Chris heard that.
Did Chris just bow out?
Yeah.
All right. Well, we're making it happen, man. We're gonna push through here. I've been jamming a lot of Backward, which is can you still hear me, or is this breaking up?
Yeah,
okay.
I can hear you.
I've been jamming a lot of Backwards, which is kind of a DIY almost DIY kind of band that has a distribution deal through State Stick. I've been jamming, again, a lot of Linkin Park for obvious reasons. I've been jamming a lot of Social D lately. I just saw Mike perform a couple weeks ago in my town, which is always a pleasure. And that's pretty much it for me as of right now. Like what I've been playing religiously, the most is definitely Linkin Park. Like for months, it's been Linkin Park. So
Nice, Chris. What have you been jamming out recently?
I am hardcore stuck in like a mid 2000s emo phase. I will never
Nice.
stop jamming that, and like it comes in waves. You know, sometimes I'm like jamming albums every day, and then some days it'll, you know, sometimes it'll go like weeks without like touching that stuff. But like I'm stuck right there right now. I'm like, you know, Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, Conditions, Seosin. Like it's tough, man.
conditions, and life on repeat all day, bro.
Yeah.
I 100% agree with that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Next question, guys. A fun one. If you guys could pick a song to cover, what song would it be?
Sabotage by the Beastie Boys. Get wrecked.
It'd probably be Fancy by Iggy Azalea. So
Ooh, okay.
I'm a big Iggy Azalea fan. Just throwing that out there.
No. I didn't know any of this. I didn't know this was a thing.
I was gonna say collectively, was there any song? I guess since
No.
Sam's the leader here, we're gonna.
Yeah.
I don't know. I want to get into a fight here, so.
Fans getting pulled in different directions. So.
Yeah. Well, we'll let.
We may or may not be covering a Beastie Boys song coming out sometime in the next month or two. So let's just say that.
There you go. Well, you can let people. Well, you know what? We'll let the comments maybe decide on what you guys are gonna do. It's either Iggy or you got Beastie Boys. I think you know what to
There
do.
you go.
Please
The 4
back me up
people
here.
that are going to
Come on.
care about this. Yes, absolutely.
Awesome, guys. Next question: favorite food to eat?
Ooh, there's 2 dishes. Sushi is definitely up there. Just, of course, good sushi. Secondly, yeah, as long as you're with. Both my mom and my significant other make this dish, and it's like cream of mushroom soup on top, like baked on top of chicken. It's the most like basic, super simple home dish. It's the bangingest, man. It's the way to go.
There you go, Chris.
I've been real broke lately, so I've been living off noodles and like pasta. And honestly, like, dude, you can't go wrong with some like chicken Alfredo. It's just so
My dude.
There you go.
tasty. I could fall asleep eating that stuff. You know what I mean?
And this is why Chris Arcan is the man, because he'll be like, I could either eat really well or I could fund my music. I'm going to choose to fund my music and eat ramen noodles, and that's
There you go.
why he's the guy.
I'm like a couple $100 away from hitting the ramen noodle like tier, so you know I get that far.
He's like, I'm just like a tier above ramen
Yeah.
noodles. Like I got
Yeah,
the
there
chicken
you
Alfredo,
go.
so I'm like living large a little bit. So.
Yeah.
Attaboy.
like
He's doing it right, man. He's doing it right.
All right, guys. Next question: if you could pick somebody to collaborate with, who would it be?
Mike
Just
Shinoda.
like- Ah!
Ooh.
Ooh, there you go. I don't really know who else I would want to collaborate. I really want to do a track with Eric July, again, from Backwards. Super big fan of them. I would love to collaborate with Nine Shrines, because even though I'm not in that band anymore, they're still like some of the most hardworking, most professional, most talented musicians I've ever worked with. And I think that's pretty much it for me. Yeah, Mike Shinoda and rest in peace, Chester Bennington and Eric July and Nine Shrine.
Nice. All right, guys. Next question: if you could play another musical instrument besides the ones you know how to play, what would it be and why?
I want to play banjo because that shit, like no joke. My one friend, he's like really good at banjo, and I'm just like, what are you doing? You know?
Sam?
The didgeridoo, for sure. I think that's the craziest, most extra musical instrument of all time. And if I could just I don't know if there's any actual skill involved in didgeridoo, but I wanna master it, whatever it is. That's what I want to do.
And you're either born playing the didgeridoo, or you don't have to play the right? That's how it works.
That's right.
There you go. Well, I'm expecting some didgeridoo on that next Vicious record. I just needed like maybe an interlude, just Sam goes ham on like a didgeridoo solo or some shit, you know?
I will try my best to make that happen.
It'll only be for me, so I'm down with that. But next question, guys. You seem like probably video game people, but if you could be a video game character, who would you rock with?
Go ahead, Chris. This is all you. And then
I'd be the Dragonborn from Skyrim, hands down.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, that's tight. That's a good one. I would probably either be Cloud Strife or Squall from Final Fantasy, or I would be. That's a good question. No, probably, yeah. I'll stick with both of those, or Riku from Kingdom Hearts. I would be one of those three people.
Oh, there you go.
There you go. I like that. That's Kingdom Hearts. That's a classic game, and I don't think anybody on the face of the earth that doesn't like it, or if they don't like it, they don't admit that they don't like it. So
they just know that.
Yeah, exactly.
They just know that they can't say it.
Everybody likes Kingdom Hearts. Let's be real here.
All right, guys. Next question. In your opinion, who puts on a great live show and a favorite show that you've been to?
Go ahead, Sam.
Who puts on a great live show? Is that the question?
Yep.
Obviously, Linkin Park puts on an amazing live show. I really like. Man, this is a good question. Under Oath, amazing live show. Beartooth, amazing live show. I'm trying to think who else. Offspring, amazing live show. There's a band that I've seen a couple times called Red Chord. I have no idea if they still play. That's an amazing live show.
That's so old school.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I wrestled a bear once, and every time I saw them, amazing live show. Even though I literally didn't care for their music one bit, but as far as their actual performance, was totally committed, and they're the real deal. And there's another band called Fact. From Japan. Yeah. And I've seen them twice now, as well as there's a band called Maximum the Hormone that I've seen once in California. That was in an anime that I really liked called Death Note. They put on a fantastic show as well. So that's my roster. Chris, it's all you.
Hands down, best concert I ever saw was Slipknot.
Ooh.
They put on an insane show. Insane. And this is polar opposite, but I just saw Coldplay a few weeks ago, and that was like an experience.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Coldplay is amazing. Absolutely. Oh, John Mayer. John Mayer's in the mix.
There it
Sure.
is.
He's in the mix. Johnny Boy.
I think I might have a little bit of envy for you, Sam, because I've been meaning to try to catch John Mayer for like the longest time now. So I feel like everybody says
I've seen
it.
it 4 times, bro. 4 times.
You're killing me, man. You're killing me. I want to see John Mayer so bad. So literally everybody and their mother has seen John Mayer at this point.
Understandable craving. Yeah, exactly. Oh, and Michael Bublé.
Ooh, okay.
Oh.
Was not expecting that one, but I like it.
All-star performer.
All right, guys. Next question: if you guys could compile a dream tour, who'd be on it?
Oh, wow. For sure, it would be The Offspring, Linkin Park, and we would revive Esther from the grave. And then, for sure, Teostin, Circa Survive, and sure, A Day to Remember would be on that tour. And then we would have, man, who else would be on that tour? I don't know. I'll take that, though. That's my answer for right now.
so we could enjoy that every day for like a month.
That'd be the craziest tour of all time.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Chris?
I would just throw Slipknot into that mix just because, like, again, like I said, my life has changed after I saw them live. Like, I've never been the same.
It's so funny though how it's like I've always let them out, and I love Slipknot, but if you listen to like our newer stuff that we're releasing, it's very Slipknot influence, and it's like, I'm sorry, I feel bad for always leaving them out. I just need to note that.
All right, guys. Next question: favorite TV show, favorite movie.
Oh, you can't. That's such a loaded question, man. That's tough. It's like almost impossible.
It's not hard for me. I'll put it that way.
Go ahead, Chris. You first, bro.
Favorite movie is all of the Star Wars movies. So
Ooh, okay.
That's a cop out. No, you need to pick one.
I gotta pick one.
Oh man.
One Star Wars movie. One. You have to pick one.
All right, Phantom Menace. Just because, I mean, Qui-Gon Jinn. Come on.
Yeah.
You know, Jar Jar Binks was there. Like, let's just forget about that. But
wait. Whoa. You did not just say The Phantom Menace is your favorite Star Wars movie.
I did, and I know that makes me sound like a poser.
Right. Well, you officially and formally, publicly have been removed from the band as of right now.
Oh, man.
And clearly the best Star Wars movie, without a doubt, is The Empire Strikes Back. Okay?
Ooh,
Let's not get it twisted.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Star Wars Episode 1. I thought I knew you.
You've changed.
You changed.
Real coño. Okay, so my favorite show for sure would be Californication. I'll pick that one. And then my favorite movie, this is terribly difficult to choose, but I will say Watchmen.
Ooh, okay.
That's cool. Favorite TV show, I will never not love Chappelle's Show. Like, I just wish that lived longer than it did.
Yes.
Hey, I totally respect that. That's a great piece of comedy history right there.
As long as Chris is back in the band, right? You know.
Yeah.
He didn't.
Yeah, we'll let you back in for now, but we watch Star Wars together.
He didn't take he didn't take the high ground on that one. He got his legs chopped off.
You see that? That was good.
All right,
I like that.
Next question: if you could only listen to one album for a month straight, what album would it be?
I've been listening to the Linkin Park discography now for probably 3 months, so I would probably just put Meteora on blast, and I wouldn't mind even their new record. I'm gonna go with that actually. I'm gonna go with their new record, One More Light, and I would listen to that for a month straight, no problem.
Okay, Chris.
I was gonna say Meteora, but you know, somebody had to bring that up.
Oh.
I'll be different here.
Go ahead, say the Phantom Menace. Say the Phantom Menace soundtrack. Just go ahead.
Yes. For a month straight. No, for real though. The Neighborhood, I Love You. I can listen to that album just nonstop.
Nice. And lastly, guys, tell them about your band Vicious, where they can find you at, and anything coming up in the next couple of months.
Chris, take it away, man. You do this.
Oof.
Put
him on the spot.
From the streets. We're gonna be everywhere. We're gonna be in your houses, in your basement, you know, all over the place.
It is as creepy as it sounds.
Hide your kids, hide your wife. You know what I mean?
Oof.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know.
No, for real though. We are a Northeast PA based band, and we will be hitting the East Coast very hard once we have a solid track list out released of material, more music videos, that kind of stuff. We want to get out there as far as we can and as much as we can.
Yeah, so this coming month, this is actually not intentionally, but is an exclusive. No, we haven't really announced this to anybody else yet, but this coming month on September 22nd, we will be releasing our first brand new single with the new lineup, with a music video, and there'll probably be a new single every month after that. We've partnered with Catalyst Public Relations. They're fantastic, and a couple of distribution places and great management to kind of come out with this new release. And it's gonna be the biggest move that we've had since Vicious has started, and hopefully, you know, late 2017 into 2018 will be the start of something really, really great for this band.
Awesome. And I know the people at Catalyst will do a good job. I've been working with them for like a couple months now, so I know they'll definitely get you out there for sure. They're the homies. So definitely go.
They seem about it and very, very passionate about their work. So that's really what we look for in Vicious. Is we don't care if you're the biggest firm or you're the biggest management company or the biggest label. We just want you to give a fuck about what you do and care about you know, music. You know what I mean? And they seem to really get that and really, really want to work with us. So I think it's going to be great.
Absolutely. Well, I completely 100% back Vicious. I checked out, like I said, a few songs. Go subscribe to their YouTube channel so you don't miss out on anything that they do. It will be at the end card at the end of this video. Also, check the description where you can find out about them on social media. Go give them a follow. Especially if you live on the Northeast, they'll be coming out and hitting your town hopefully real soon. So definitely check back with them on that. If you enjoy what you see here, make sure to subscribe, make sure to hit that thumbs up, especially for, you know, if you like Phantom Menace or you about that Empire Strikes Back, it don't matter, hit that thumbs up anyway. So definitely, also whatever one you pick, let them know in the comments so I can be like, so I can side with somebody. But I think you know the real answer.
I can't read the future, but I really think that most people are not going to pick the Phantom Menace. I'm willing to put my money on that. But yeah, the new stuff is going to be totally different than the old stuff. Again, thank you so much for having us. This has been awesome. It's been a lot of fun. We really appreciate it very much.
Well, thank you very much. Go check out Vicious again, and we'll be talking with you soon, guys. Peace.
Awesome. Peace.
Much love, guys. Bye-bye.
Hey, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, of course. If you enjoy what we do, make sure to go check out the other series we do. We do album reviews, we do band interviews, and we do live videos, so definitely go check that out. Hit that subscribe button. It really helps our channel, helps us grow. Make sure to hit that like button as well. Go follow us on social media. That's all down below. We try to keep that as updated as possible. We also made a new website where we'll be posting photos of upcoming concerts and stuff like that, which you can go check out at audioaddictionmedia.com and come get your fix with us, guys. Talk to you later. Deuces.